Hi Scorpio, welcome to your weekly reading. I'm Jude. This is a reading for the week of the 13th of March. And Scorpio, firstly we're going to look at what's the energy you've been in, what's been going on for you. Then we'll look at the 13th of March, what challenges there might be and what might be coming in to help you. For those of you who are returning, thank you. And for new people, welcome. And I do really appreciate all the likes and shares and subscribes. It does make a difference and I'm really grateful. So thank you. All right. So Scorpio, the energy that you've been in according to these cards, 3 of Pentacles, 4 of Cups, 3 of Wands. Yeah. I feel like you're wanting to kind of look at what options there are for yourself moving forward. There's a little bit of sense here of dissatisfaction or almost boredom, I want to say, about what is on offer, and it's kind of like looking elsewhere. I feel for some of you there's a sense here of collaborating with others, but you're not really interested in what's being offered. And the 3 of Wands says you're starting to look elsewhere. So Scorpio, what does the week of the 13th of March look like for you? And of course this is general, so it's not going to resonate for everyone. But let's see. Ooh, Ace of Pentacles. That feels like a big offer. Knight of Pentacles, 3 of Cups. And the Moon. I wanted to put that in the challenge, but I didn't. And we've got the Knight of Wands as well. Okay, so Scorpio, with the Ace of Pentacles, Knight of Pentacles, 3 of Cups, the Moon and the Knight of Wands. It looks like, you know, from this sort of looking at some of you weirdly, and this just dropped in, is you might have been talking to like a recruitment agency or something like that. But you weren't really keen on what they offered, and so you're looking further afield. Ace of Pentacles suggests that something comes in, something gets offered to you. And the Knight of Pentacles is you taking that and sitting with it and giving it a lot of thought. It's like you take that pentacle and you go and sit and give it some consideration. Sort of that, where do I really want to go part of your life. Am I moving forward? Where do I want to be this time next year? What's coming in? Will this take me where I want to go? Excuse me. So the 3 of Cups says there's a celebration. This is like you getting together with some friends. There's a lot of joy, a lot of happiness, a lot of celebration. And the Moon says it gives you an opportunity to have a look at your own emotions, Scorpio. Feels like this brings some things to the surface for you. Perhaps in this getting together with your friends, there's some aspects there maybe that, you know, you reflect and consider how that makes you feel. With the Knight of Wands, for some of you, you might be shifting house, a home move somewhere. For others, there's this feeling of not wanting to sit still anymore, but wanting to get going, wanting to go out and do things. And there's quite a passionate sort of inspiration with that energy. Yeah. Okay, so the challenge here for you, Scorpio, justice. Yep, 2 of Wands and the Lovers. So for some of you, Scorpio, you might be dealing with something legal. There could be some legal aspect that is almost, if that's the case, it feels a little bit separate to this. But for some of you, there might be a challenge in dealing with this. It could be like a lawyer or someone that you're having to deal with. It's a very Libran energy as well. Two of Wands talks about, again, a bit like the Three of Wands up here, there's an internal kind of consideration about where you want to be, and a little bit of internal conflict about that, I feel. And the Lovers, talks about making a choice from your free will. Now, because these cards are as a challenge, maybe there's something you're not looking at for yourself, something you're... That's my cat, just excuse me. With the Justice card here, it's like, are you being really truthful with yourself, I feel? Because there's this sort of inner rumbling feeling of, where do I want to go? What do I want to do? Because I feel like you're actually in a good place. Both the Three of Wands up here and the Two of Wands here are saying you're in a good place, Scorpio, but there's something in you that feels like it's saying, do I want to move on? And perhaps the pivot point of this is a catch up with, friends or something like that, where it triggers something for you. Because there's a choice here, and I almost don't know whether it is like you're either not seeing the choice or you're not ready to make the choice, but there's an energy that is challenging in this for you. So what would come up in to help you? Five of Cups, Page of Pentacles, Five of Swords, the Hanged Man, and the Death card. I feel like there's one more after that. I'll just wait, Scorpio. Did that come out? No. Queen of Wands. Okay. Yep. So, Scorpio, it feels like these are the cards that are coming in to help you here. Because it's almost like you do get offered something, and it feels like you get offered something that's got a great value, and it's like you really have to sit still and look at this with the Knight of Pentacles here. And your Three of Cups sort of is like your friends either want you to do this or are celebrating. There's a sense of happiness, of joy, of getting together with mates and everyone having a good time. But it triggers something up for you, Scorpio, with that Moon card, I just feel. Like an old trigger. And that says it's important you look at this with clarity and balance and truth. Because it does set you into this energy here of, oh, should I do this? Is it right? Is it good? Kind of feeling. Because with the Five of Cups sitting here, my sense is it may cost you some aspect emotionally. It's like a weighing up, because it wouldn't just be straightforward. It's almost the opposite of the Three of Cups, where they're all partying and celebrating. There's a sense of loss here. There are still two cups upright behind this character. So there's a feeling, and because it's a helper card, it's like, remember, there's some positives in this as well as some losses. So I think it's sort of like you weighing up, what will I lose, what will I gain, kind of balance. Because the Page of Pentacles, again, it's repeating. There's this offer or opportunity that gets put to you, Scorpio. And Five of Swords is like, sometimes we can self-sabotage ourselves with our thoughts and our thinking, which was your challenge here. But because this is showing up as a helper card, it's like you kind of find the clarity and the intention here to stand your ground for what it is you want. Hangman feels like you get the opportunity to look at things from all perspectives, and the positive aspect here, Scorpio, is the Death card, because it's you moving forward. It doesn't happen quickly. The Knight of Wands is like, yes, let's go. But the Death card says, no, we're just going to take our time. We're just going to let this unfold. And the Queen of Wands is that very sure and certain strength of character here. So it's like, out of the little bit of uncertainty with your thinking and what gets triggered emotionally, it's like you get very clear and strong, confident, and listening to your intuition a little bit too, Scorpio. All right, so I'm just going to close your reading out with a message from Spirit for Scorpio, please. And we've got the World card and the Page of Pentacles again. Same cards repeated. It's interesting, isn't it? So the World card is all about a chapter coming to a completion, Scorpio. The end of a cycle, the end of a chapter, and a positive one too. So it's like where you were at the start, I feel like you were with others and not really keen on what was offered, and you're looking elsewhere, and then this offer comes in. Everyone's, yay, but it triggers stuff for you, Scorpio, according to these. And of course it's general, so may not resonate. Your challenge sat in the internal process of really having an honest, truthful kind of look for yourself, and only you will know. It's not about anybody else, about how or whether you want to make this choice. Page of Pentacles repeating says this offer or opportunity comes in, and it's a chance for a whole new chapter, according to these cards, Scorpio. All right, I hope that was interesting for you or insightful, and have a great week, and bye from me.